Assalamualaikum and hi. So we are from Group B7 and we'll be presenting on our project. So I'm Ahmad Izzat bin Azli 207850. We'll be presenting on the introduction of our project. So the title for our project is File Cabinet Wheels. So for the file cabinets wheel, it will be divided into two parts, with which is the wheels and the frames. So for the wheels, we choose swivel casters to allow the fork to freely rotate about 360 100 degrees. So this will enable the wheels to move in any direction, thus making it possible to easily move the cabinet in any direction without changing the rotation. Additionally, a swivel caster typically include a small amount of offset distance between the center of the vertical shaft and the center axis of the caster wheel. So if there is no offset between these two parts, the wheel will not rotate, and if not facing the correct direction, either in motion or dragging on the ground. So for the next slide, uh, uh, sorry, and next is the frame. For the frame, we make many holes to allow to be used in various size materials, uh, so it can be adjusted to our liking. So we also choose strong material to ensure durability. So next one. Okay, so for the objective, it is to moving heavy objects require a lot of pushing and pulling forces. So we designed this swivel caster to make it work easier. It can also reduce working time and also reduce the risk of getting injuries such as musculoskeletal injuries. So that's all from me. I will pass to Ahmad Nazir.
Thank you, Izzat. My name is Ahmad Nazif. My metric number is 208014. So for the measuring approach, we measure that the wheel diameter, that is the distance measured across the side of the wheel. So this measurement can typically be taken with just a tape measure. For the bore diameter, that is the internal size of the bore. This measurement is required in order for the wheel to fit the existing angle assembly properly. Micrometer or clipper is preferred to measuring. Another method would be to measure by ruler. For the wheel wide is the widest part of the thread material. Generally, a tape measurement will suffice this measurement. Okay, next slide. For the last measurement for a wheel is the half length. It is distance between each side of the wheel through the ball. This measurement is important than wheel width because it is determine if the wheel will fit the frame or not. A tape measurement will not typically fit through the ball to take this measurement. Instead, use a piece of dull or pencil and insert it through the ball. Hold one end of the dull flush with one side of the ball, and mark the other side. Then we remove the doll and measure from flush and to the mark. For the body frame, we use a ruler to measure it because it is just straight measurement. So I will pass to Nora Malaysia.
Alright, thank you, Ahmad Azim. So I'm Muhammad Ahmad Shanul Mazahid, metric number 207546. So I'll be presenting on the sketching of our design. So the sketching is actually the early design before we use CAD software to make the object to become to reality. So it is from the figure we could see that there is a virtual file cabinet that we can put on the on the object. So basically this object can fit into any size of cabinet because it is adjustable. So next, this is the working drawing of our project. So we can see that each part have been separated, and if we compile it, it can be into one unit that can be function uh, in a good in in a good way. So I guess that's it from the working drawing. If any, you can ask from us or the DWG so that you can see further about the drawing. So next, for in conclusion, attaching caster on heavy objects can help work become easier. It can also reduce the risk of people getting injured. The file cabinet that has a swivel caster attached to it can also reduce the time for moving objects. This is because the casters can rotate 360 degrees, and the parts of the swivel caster are fork, axle, wheel, and frame. So I guess that's it from us. Thank you. And if there are any questions, you can ask from us. Thank you.